Hi, welcome and come and join me. Come sit it onto your mat on a blanket and we'll do an easygoing practice today to just get our joints moving. I have a little bit of a kink right here in my neck and just release all these little things that we may feel every once in a while. All right, we'll start seated onto your blanket. Bring your feet flat on the floor. And we'll bring our palms, so grab onto your kneecaps actually, and then we'll lean back until the arms are straight or fairly straight. Make sure you don't shrug your shoulders, keep the shoulders down, and then we'll start breathing right here. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Again, inhale and exhale. So try to engage your ujjayi breath, the oceanic breath, to make the smooth sound at the throat. It's not a forceful breath, right? I've heard somebody telling me, oh, this is a horrible breath. It's so hard on your body. Not at all. It's to release the tension in the nervous system. It just calms you down. So inhaling through your nose, applying a little bit of pressure at the back of the throat, and exhaling. And again, inhale and exhale. Good. One more. And we'll bring the right foot up. So align the foot with the knee. You should feel that in your hip flexors. Try not to round your back. Keep your chest up. We'll bring both feet up, leaning a little further back. You can hold on to the back of your legs, but I'd like you to use a little bit of your core as well. So if you grab onto the kneecap, there's not much to grab onto. Couple more. Release the right foot down. Lift the chest. Grow your spine. Shoulders are back and down. Good. Couple more breaths. We'll bring the right foot up again. We'll do it one more time. Left foot goes down. Keep the right leg up. One last breath. And releasing. Real nice. So keeping the feet flat on the floor where they fall. And then open the knees wide. And lean forward. Round your back here. Release your spine. Inhale, opening the diaphragm. Exhale. Just releasing the spine. We're not really doing anything. Just let the torso hang forward. Good. One last breath. And then reaching down a little further if you can. Allowing your lower back to release. Good. And then inhale, grow the spine, lengthen up. We're going to bring the right foot in for Janu Sirsasana. So right foot against the left inner thigh or about out the knee if you feel very tight. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, roll the spine, tuck the belly, roll up and sweep the arms. We're going to do a few of those. Exhale, forward all the way to the foot or ankle. Inhale, round and lift. All the way up. Exhale, forward. Couple more. Inhale, up. And exhale. Last one. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale will stay. Breathing in gently and out gently. Good. One last breath. And inhale. Let's come back up. Bring your left foot over the right knee. If this is a little too much for you, straighten the right leg and do the simple seated twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. So we turn left towards the knee, grab your knee, hold on to it, and turn to your left. Give yourself a little hug with that right knee. Breathe in and breathe out. Looking straight back, as far back as you can. Good. Letting the tension release with every exhale. Last one. Inhale, looking in front of you and releasing. Beautiful. Let's turn, sweep. We're going to release the legs and do the other side. So right leg in front of you and left leg, left foot in. Inhale, let's sweep. And exhale, reaching forward. Good. Inhale, tuck the belly, sweep up, and exhale, reach for your foot. And then inhale, sweeping up, and exhale. Good. Inhale, sweep up, tuck the belly as you pull your spine up, and then exhale, reach forward. We'll do one more. Inhale and exhale, staying forward. So this is my tight side, so I'm just doing the best I can here. We're just warming up. Good. Last two breaths. And then inhale, let's come back out. Beautiful. We're gonna keep the left knee bent. If you did a straight leg on the other side, just do it again this time. Then bring the foot on the outside of your left knee, and we're gonna turn right. So sitting on the blanket will help you with this twist, spinal twist. And we want to sit the right sit bone here. Make sure you're not seated on one sit bone. So the blanket will help you do that. And open your chest to the right. Opening the, moving the chin towards the right shoulder behind you. Close your eyes and just relax with the breath. Good. Let's go inward a little bit more. Bring your attention to your breath. And then inhale, look in front of you and release the spine. Release completely. We'll cross our legs into easy pose. Close your eyes for a second. Grow the spine. Keep the breath moving. And in the spirit of Thanksgiving, finding an abundance of things, people most likely, that we're thankful for. We don't realize how much we care or are happy to have certain people in our lives until they're not there anymore. And this is when we realize, wow, what a difference it makes if they're not here. So instead of waiting until they just move along, or maybe this is their time to pass on to the other world. Let's just take a moment to think about our loved ones that are near us and how much they improve our life, add to our lives. So close your eyes and just see those people, that person, and appreciate the way they are and how they are with you. And just deep in your hearts, thank them. Give them a little smile. So we can do this every day. That doesn't have to be Thanksgiving to do this. And I highly suggest you practice this. It's just it sends a message out into your own inner world and the universe that what you're grateful for is what you want to have in your life. And so you want to have more of this. And so it comes to you. It's that simple. All right, let's take a sweep and inhale. So let's keep this in mind. Release the right hand and lean to the side. Exhale. And inhale, sweeping to the other side. Exhale and inhale, we'll switch. Exhale as you lean, inhale, switching. And exhale. Good, very nice. Let's reach, so turn the torso towards your left knee, and we're gonna bring the hands forward, align them with your shoulders, and try to twist at the waist. Inhale. You don't have to go very far on this one. We're just stretching the lower back, the kidneys a little bit on that right side. Grow the spine. If you feel like you have a little bit more room, reach your fingers forward. Good. Drop down. Keep the spine real straight. And then inhale, let's come back up. We're going to do the other side. So facing the other knee and aiming for it. So it's easier on that side for me. Open the chest. And you can go as far down as you want, as long as your spine stays nice and long. Try to keep both sit bones onto your blanket. And breathe into your left lower back this time. And then inhale, let's come back onto your mat. Come onto your hands and knees for a few cat-cows. So inhale, round the spine. And then exhale, curl it under. Shoulder blades onto your back. And then inhale, nice and smooth, easy does it. Exhale. Good, tuck the belly, inhale, round. Exhale, tuck the belly as you do this and bring the shoulder blades together onto your back. Inhale, exhale, couple more. Last one. Tuck the toes under and push back into your down dog. A short version. We don't have to go full out, the full length of your spine. And then gently here, sway your hips from side to side, just releasing again a little tension. By moving, we help the body releasing all the fasciatic tissues in whatever area we're working on. And that's the stretch here that we're getting. It's easier when we move. Inhale into your plank, we'll come forward. Good, nice long spine. Push the heels back. Breathe. Drop the knees. We'll do 3 to 5 push-ups here. Half push-ups on your knees. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your chest beyond your fingertips here. So way forward, not back over here, forward. Do the best you can. You don't have to go all the way down. Exhale. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Down all the way. Good. Hands on either side, straighten your legs. Strong legs, glutes, belly is tucked in, shoulder blades in, elbows in, and we're going to press up into your cobra. Inhale up. And then exhale down. Mind your lower back here. Inhale. Come on up. Exhale down. Keep your pubic bone on the mat as you go up. Inhale. And then exhale. A couple more. Exhale. Last one. Inhale up. And then exhale back into your child's pose. Nice and easy. Letting your sit bones aim for the heels. And relaxing. Good, big breath. Let's come back. Onto your hands and knees. And then press back into your down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring the right foot forward into your crescent lunge. Drop the back knee and sweep the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweep. Open the chest, go up and exhale. Hands at the heart, twist outside the right knee. Pressing the right knee forward a little bit. Breathe in. Last one. And releasing, hands to floor. We'll step up with the back knee. Find your lunge here. Keep the hands on the floor. Squeezing the left glute. Good. One more breath. We're going to do some switching of legs here. So you want to go up and then switch. Right leg, left leg will be forward instead of the right leg. So we're jumping a little bit. We're switching legs. Again, and one more. There you go. Beautiful. Releasing the back knee down. Inhale, sweep. So we're on our left leg for our lunge. Opposite leg of what you had before. Breathe. Good, last one. And then sweep, inhale. And exhale, twisting outside the knee. Looking to your left. Sink the hips. Big breath. Last one. And releasing. Straightening the back knee. Good. Into a low lunge with the hands on the floor. We're going to switch legs again a couple times. So inhale. And exhale as you switch. One more. One more. Right leg in front. And then stepping back into your down dog. Try to do the full length of your down dog this time. That would be the length of your plank. So if you come into your plank, this is your full length. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, lower down. Low push-up. Bhujangasana, your cobra. Inhale, staying up. Last one. Shoulders back and down. And then exhale, releasing. Child's pose. Relax into your Ujjayi breath. Good, very nice. Let's take one more. Nice. Let's come onto your hands and knees for your down dog. Good. One more breath. And we're going to step the left foot forward for your warrior one. So back heel to mat. And then step up into your warrior one. Breathe in gently. Aligning the hip bones, facing the top of your mat. Relaxing. Clearing your head here. You don't have to think about anything but your breath, but being here. Good. One more. And then opening up warrior two. I mean, not warrior two. We're going to do goddess right here directly. Keep your palms together overhead for your Jaya Mudra, the mudra of victory. And sitting gently. You want to align your toes out, facing the kneecap in the same direction. And sit. Let the legs tire a little bit. Elbows move back. Nice. Let's open the arms wide, palms facing up. Relax the shoulders. Do the best you can. Good. Real nice. All right, we're going to try our Garudasana eagle pose. Left arm under, right arm over. Move those elbows off your chest. And then turn to the right, facing the right leg. Left leg goes over. If you have your balance and you feel pretty secure, sit. You want to sit all the way. Glutes towards the heels, elbow to knee. And let's come back up, releasing goddess pose, this time with your cactus arms. Sitting. Knee align with your ankles. Okay, one more breath. Right arm under. I'm going to go the other way. So make sure you don't drop the elbows down. Lift them, shoulder height. And turn left, right leg over. Sitting if you can. Let's come back. Feet together at the top of your mat. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's take an inhale. Sweep the arms. And exhale. Bow over your legs. Nice and easy. Inhale in your half lift. And exhale. We'll step the left foot back for warrior one on this side. Right foot forward. Left foot is back. Come on up. Sweep. Try to keep both hip bone aligned to the top of your mat. Good, real nice. We're going to turn around facing the side of your mat this time for your wide-legged standing fold. So heels go out and toes in. Hands on your lower back, fingertips facing up. Squeeze the glutes, take an inhale. Lift the chest, look up. Lean back if you can. Good, one last breath. And exhale, we'll start moving forward and hinge at the hips. Take your time here. No hands on the floor yet. Squeeze the feet, engage. Anchor your toes onto the floor. Drop the chest and head. Use your leg strength. Good, one last breath. Good, inhale. Hands on the floor, flat back. And then exhale, we'll turn facing the back of your mat. Come onto your hands and knees into a child's pose. Again, relax fully. Allow your body to just melt on the mat. Ease yourself. After effort, we relax. Good, beautiful. Let's come back up and come seated onto your mat. So bring your feet at the edge of your mat. We're going to do a few body rolls here. If you don't have any back issues, you should be able to do this. If not, best to do a seated forward fold and just staying here. So exhale forward. Inhale, come seated, hands at the heart. Exhale, roll back. Inhale all the way back. Exhale, reach beyond the toes. Inhale, sit. Exhale, round the back and roll. Inhale back. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, seated. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, that was a roll. Inhale, sit. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back. Last one. Exhale forward. We stay forward into our seated fold. Shoulders back and down. Drop the chest forward. Try not to round your back by dropping all the way. Aim the heart forward. Elongate the spine. Think about length. Good. Last breath. Beautiful. Let's come back out and move into your Upavishta Konasana. So your wide legs, seated fold. Flex the feet. You want the inner thighs to aim towards the floor, not the other way around. So make sure you don't go too wide. Wide is not necessary. If you're really limber, of course, widen your stance. What's more important is to hinge at the hips, rotating the inner thighs inwardly and keeping a nice long back. So allowing your torso to hinge right here. Breathing in, every exhale relaxes you a little bit deeper. Keep aiming the heart, the sternum bone forward. If your lower back is pulling back, that means you've arrived at your maximum and you just want to stay there with the breath until your body is able to do more. And this may not be today. If you plan to eat a lot of sugar today or during the holiday season, your body will stiffen up, guaranteed. Good, big breath. And then let's come back up. Beautiful, wonderfully done. Let's bring the knees in, grab your feet. We'll do a cobbler's pose, so soles of feet together. We'll do not a regular one, so move your feet away from you. It's more of a hip opener. Soles of feet touching and then aiming forward. Press the elbows onto the inner thighs. Again, think about lengthening the spine versus dropping and rounding. You want to aim the forehead towards your feet. Nice deep breath. Good. Nice. Last two. Beautiful. Inhale. Let's bring the knees in. All right, let's release the legs. We're going to do our seated pigeon. You can use a blanket here. It will be easier on your lower back. On your hip. You'll have a little bit more wiggling room. If you're tight on your hip, this is a hip opener. So right foot on top of the thigh, above the left knee, and we're going to bring the left leg in. So you should feel that in your right hip. Grow the spine. Flex the right foot. When you feel nothing anymore in that right hip, bring the left foot in, right? You want to go deeper. Make sure you don't lean back here, right? You lose the isolation of the right hip, which we're trying to do in this movement to help us open that hip. Okay, and there should be no knee pain. If you have knee pain, you just want to untighten your left leg. Your hip is too tight and not able to do the opening, so the knee is trying to do it for the hip, and we're not doing that. So make sure that it's a hip sensation, nothing more. Okay, grow the spine here. I'm going to stay a little longer. Bring the left foot in if you feel like you could. Nice. Last breath. And then we'll release the leg down. Very nice. Roll that right thigh around from the hip socket, the ball of the femur bone. And then we're going to do the other side. So left ankle over right knee, or other side of whatever you did before. Grow the spine. This is my easier side. Shoulders down. And then let's bring the foot in. Just enjoying the stretch here. You know your body is going to thank you afterwards. What is a few seconds of our lives doing this? This is nothing. All right, big breath. Flex that left foot to engage the quad and the muscle of the leg and get right into the joint of the hip. If you feel like you want more, bring that right foot in. Last two breaths. And releasing, real nice. Let's release the legs. Again, roll that left thigh, the left femur bone, all the way around. Beautifully done. Let's come on into your Malasana squat. So feet about hip width apart, and then turn the toes out. Move yourself off your blanket. I'm going to remove it. You're not seated on anything. If you have knee issues, you may not be able to do this. Or what you could do is go a little higher with the hips. Palms together. And then press the knees open with your elbows or arms. Bring that chest up. Squeeze the Mula Bandha. So that is your root lock at the perineal muscle. And then your Uddiyana Bandha, navel lock. Apply pressure right there. Like you're holding yourself from having to go to the bathroom. Nice deep breath. Good. Try to stay a little longer. Grow the sternum bone here. Do not round your back or stay away from it. If you need to hold on to the floor, do that, or a block. We want to learn to be comfortable in this posture. In third world country, this is a common posture to wait around or to sit. We've forgotten this here. We have couches, chairs, and all kinds of devices. So we never sit this way. So breathe, do the best you can. But this is so good for our hip joint, knees joint, our lower back. It lengthens the entire spine. It's also good, proper for internal organs to help us with bowel movement, believe it or not. Also for leakage that we may have as we age. Right, we don't have any that way. We just learn to squeeze. All right, last breath, everyone. Give it your best. And then we'll release the hands. And come on up with the hips into a standing fold, Uttanasana. Good. Keep the hands in your teepee or use your block, and then drop the chest. Try to keep a long spine. Enjoying the release of the legs, knees. Inhale. Come halfway up. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale. Bring your hands closer to your toes. You can use a block as well here. Flatten the spine, shoulder blades onto your back, and then exhale, fold. Inhale halfway up. This time we'll interlace the hands behind your back. Lift the arms. Find your shoulder opener. So shoulder blades come in. Pull the arms up and overhead. Breathing. And releasing. Release the hands. Good. We'll bend the knees, round the back. Inhale, roll up. Head and arms will come up last. Good. Sweep the arms. And exhale in your Tadasana. So let's bring your feet together. Close your eyes. Just going back into that gratitude you feel, and then bring it towards yourself this time. Feel grateful for all that you do. Coming here and being on your mat and practicing your yoga, because you know it makes you feel better. You know it's better for everyone around you. You know it elevates your energy, your moods, and brings in joy into your life. And then thanking the divine within you for your life. for existing. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. If you feel free to do a Shavasana after this would be welcome. I'm going to end the session here, and I shall see you on the next video. Again, thank you for joining me. Don't forget that I offer a program for helping you start your own spiritual practice daily or improve your own spiritual practice with all kinds of tools and I wouldn't say secrets, but kind of secrets on certain topics that are not much talked about, behavioral ways of being, so you can improve your spirituality through your day, not just while you are sitting down in a chair or on the floor or at home, right? We take our practice everywhere we go. Okay, so check out the links below. And again, thank you for being here.